By 2026, marketing automation has become a baseline requirement for operational survival. The financial stakes are massive. This chart breaks down the average return on investment. For every dollar a company puts into automation software, they're earning an average of $5.44 back. But look at the reality on the ground. 47% of marketers running these platforms have no idea if the software is actually generating a return. Add artificial intelligence to the mix, and the failure rate climbs even higher. 54% of AI marketing initiatives are currently being scrapped or abandoned. These companies are burning cash because they are making two specific mistakes. First, they are buying the wrong tier of software for their actual size. Second, they're trying to use software to fix a broken strategy. Today, we are going to map exactly which software tier fits your specific business model, so you don't end up wasting thousands of dollars on features you will never use. Automation software is an amplifier. It only scales the processes you already have working. The quickest way to waste your marketing budget is buying software based on brand recognition, instead of matching the tool to your actual scale. This evaluation matrix maps the software landscape across two distinct axes: company size on the vertical and business model on the horizontal. The over-purchasing trap happens when a small team buys an enterprise system like Marketo. They pay massive monthly premiums for advanced features they can't operate, causing immediate negative ROI. For smaller teams, the correct move is plotting down into the SMB quadrant. Platforms like Brevo or HubSpot Starter give core automation without the six-figure deployment cost. Buying too much platform up front creates a web of operational complexity that small teams simply cannot afford to manage. E-commerce and direct-to-consumer brands have unique requirements. These businesses rely on high-velocity, transactional triggers based on how a user interacts with a product. In this bottom right quadrant, Klaviyo completely dominates the Shopify ecosystem. Its native integrations pull behavioral data instantly, allowing brands to generate an average of $3.65 per recipient on automated flows. The primary engine driving that revenue is the abandoned cart sequence. When configured properly, it is the single highest return workflow across the entire retail industry. Now, compare that immediate model with a mid-market B2B operator. B2B sales cycles take months, and the goal is maintaining absolute visibility over an extended pipeline. This funnel shows how B2B platforms like HubSpot handle that long game. They use behavioral lead scoring and educational drip sequences to move marketing-qualified leads to sales-ready status, often generating 50% more leads at a 33% lower cost. But there is a specific trap here for B2B teams. Nurtured leads will sit and rot in your CRM if you don't have a strict, documented handoff agreement with your sales reps. It comes down to sales mechanics. E-commerce platforms need immediate transactional triggers, while B2B prioritizes slow, coordinated handoffs. Every single major vendor in the industry is currently pitching artificial intelligence as the primary disruption hitting marketing platforms today. The pitch sounds incredible. AI agents are supposed to operate entirely hands-free, predicting the best offers for your customers and generating personalized content on the fly. But this diagram shows why most of these efforts fail. When you turn on predictive AI inside a CRM filled with duplicate contacts, outdated titles, and hard bounces, the system chokes. The software doesn't recognize the data as bad. It simply takes those errors and scales them faster, sending generic, robotic messages to the wrong prospects at the wrong time. Before you ever enable an AI feature, there is a mandatory prerequisite. You have to sit down, manually deduplicate your contact lists, and enforce strict segmentation rules. Skipping the manual cleanup phase ensures that your automation will deliver broken, irrelevant messages that actively damage your brand's credibility. If your contact list is sitting in an unsegmented spreadsheet and your data is a mess, do not sign a software contract today. You aren't ready. Instead, follow this 4-step playbook. Step 1. Clean house. Deduplicate contacts, validate emails, and establish clear goals. Step 2. Pick your platform. Match the software strictly to your actual company size and business model, not brand type. Step 3 is where companies go off the rails. Launch exactly one workflow. Build a single welcome series or an MQL nurture sequence, and tie it to one specific measurable KPI. Limiting your initial scope prevents the complexity that causes nearly half of these platforms to fail to deliver a clear ROI. Step 4. Audit quarterly. Automated sequences are not set and forget assets. Offers go stale and workflows silently decay over time without routine maintenance. When reviewing the data, focus strictly on how the automation impacts your pipeline and influenced revenue. Ignore vanity metrics like open rates. They do not pay the bills. The difference between a 500% return on investment and a costly failure is almost never the software platform you choose. It is dictated by the data discipline and strategic alignment of the team running it.